The Three Little Pigs and the Strongest House. Once upon a time, in a beautiful countryside with rolling green hills and blooming flowers, there lived three little pigs named Porky, Petunia, and Percy. The three siblings loved to play and explore the world together. But one day, their mother gently told them it was time for them to go out on their own and build homes of their own. "My dear little ones," their mother said, "the world can be tricky, and you need to be ready for any challenge. Build your houses strong and sturdy so they can protect you from harm." With hugs and kisses, the three little pigs waved goodbye to their mother and set off to find the perfect spots to build their homes. Porky, being the laziest of the three, didn't want to spend much time building his house. He found a soft pile of straw nearby and thought, "This will do just fine." Without much effort, he quickly put together a cozy straw house. "Perfect," he exclaimed. "Now I can relax and play all day." Petunia, who was more hardworking than Porky, but still eager to finish quickly, found a bundle of sticks and twigs. She worked a little harder, weaving the sticks together to create her house. It took her longer than Porky, but when she was done, she looked proudly at her little stick home. "This is just right," she smiled. "Now I can enjoy my day." But Percy, the wisest and most thoughtful of the three, knew that building a house required patience and effort. He searched far and wide until he found strong bricks and sturdy mortar. Carefully and slowly, he stacked the bricks one by one, making sure his house was strong enough to keep him safe. After a long day of hard work, Percy stood back and admired his solid brick house. "Now this," Percy said with pride, "will keep me safe no matter what." One evening, as the sun dipped low behind the hills, a big bad wolf wandered into the countryside. His belly growled with hunger, and when he spotted the three little pigs, he licked his lips and came up with a plan to trick them. The wolf first approached Porky's straw house, knocking on the door. Little pig, let me in," the wolf called sweetly, trying to sound friendly. But Porky, although lazy, wasn't foolish. He peeked through the straw and saw the wolf's sharp teeth. "Not by the hair of my chinny chin," Porky cried, hiding inside his flimsy house. The wolf smirked and took a deep breath. "Then I'll huff and I'll puff, and I'll blow your house down," he howled. With one mighty breath, the wolf blew down the straw house, sending pieces of straw flying everywhere. Frightened, Porky squealed and ran as fast as he could to Petunia's house. The wolf followed closely, arriving at Petunia's stick house. Little pigs, let me in," he roared, his voice louder now. But Petunia and Porky huddled together, and Petunia bravely called out, "Not by the hair of our chinny chins." The wolf grinned. "Then I'll huff and I'll puff, and I'll blow your house down." He took a deep breath and, with all his might, blew down Petunia's stick house. Sticks and twigs scattered everywhere. Terrified, the two little pigs dashed out of the house and ran to Percy's brick home. The wolf, growing hungrier and more frustrated, stomped up to Percy's strong brick house. He banged on the door. Little pigs, let me in," he shouted, his voice booming. But inside the sturdy house, Percy, Petunia, and Porky felt safe. Percy confidently replied, "Not by the hair of our chinny chins." The wolf snarled. "Then I'll huff and I'll puff, and I'll blow your house down." The wolf took the biggest breath he could, and he huffed, and he puffed, and he blew with all his strength. But no matter how hard he tried, Percy's brick house stood strong. The wolf huffed again and puffed even harder, but the brick house didn't budge. Exhausted and defeated, the wolf realized he couldn't get inside Percy's house. With his tail between his legs, he slinked away into the forest, never to bother the three little pigs again. Once the danger was gone, the three pigs cheered with relief and hugged each other. Porky, who had been lazy, realized that quick and easy didn't always mean safe. "I learned that hard work matters," he said with a sheepish smile. Petunia nodded, realizing her efforts had fallen short as well. "I've learned that being brave and determined is important, but so is being smart." Percy, with a wise smile, added, "And I've learned that patience, strength, and wisdom will always keep us safe." From that day on, The three little pigs lived happily together in Percy's strong brick house. They spent their days playing, laughing, and remembering the lessons they had learned about the value of hard work, bravery, and wisdom. And whenever they saw the big bad wolf lurking far away, they knew they had built a home that could withstand any challenge. Moral of the story: the story of the three little pigs teaches us that taking the time to work hard and build something strong can keep us safe and happy. Even when things seem easy, it's important to be wise and think about the future. Strength, determination, and courage will always win in the end. Follow-up questions and answers. How did Porky, Petunia, and Percy decide to build their houses, and what were their choices of materials? Answer: Porky built his house quickly using straw, Petunia built hers with sticks, and Percy, the wisest of the three, used strong bricks to build his sturdy house. What happened when the big bad wolf tried to blow down Porky's and Petunia's houses, and how did Percy's brick house keep them safe? Answer: the wolf easily blew down Porky's straw house and Petunia's stick house, but Percy's brick house was so strong that the wolf couldn't blow it down, keeping all three pigs safe. What did the three little pigs learn from their experience, and how did they live happily ever after in their strong brick house? Answer: Porky learned the value of hard work, Petunia realized the importance of being brave and determined, and Percy knew that wisdom and patience build strong foundations. Together, they lived happily ever after in Percy's sturdy brick house, safe from the wolf.